world is cold.
Good morning, Central.
I'm Jill.
And I'm Amari.
Today is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. Welcome back to another episode of Central Morning News.
QQuest is fun, an educational field trip serving LGBTQIA+ students. There are workshops all day, including entertainments and meeting folks for other SPPS schools and districts. If you are interested, please stop by for a permission slip after school on Wednesday, October 8th in room 4106. It is free to attend.
Central, we know you love joke off, so today we're testing out something new, history off, and I'm up first. This day in history, a famous poet and writer, Edgar Allan Poe, died at the age of 40. He is famous for creating the modern detective fiction and science fiction genres. Some famous pieces of his include The Raven, The Telltale Heart, and The Black Cat.
That's interesting and all, but hear this. On this day in history in 1975, a judge reserved a deportation order for John Legend, allowing him to live legally in his home in New York.
Those facts were both so interesting. Vote now for which historical fact blew your mind the most. Now back to the news. Seniors, you have the option to replace your LifeTouch school picture in the yearbook with your real senior photos, if you've taken any. This is optional. If you choose not to, the yearbook will just display the LifeTouch picture. The photo should be a head and shoulders portrait only and sent as a JPEG, not a PDF. Make sure to title the image with your name. The link to the Google form is posted by Mr. Faust in the class of 2026 Schoology page. Email him with any questions.
Interested in Right Track internships, applications are now open to students in grades 9 through 12. They provide paid summer internships for St. Paul youth who come from cost-burdened households or have a barrier to employment. Right Track internships begin in June and run 6 to 9 weeks, depending on the position. You can sign up and learn more using the QR code on the screen.
Attention juniors and seniors, if you're in any IB classes, you have to use this form to register for the correct course. This is only after you talk to your IB teachers about which exam to take in your class. Please do this by Wednesday of next week.
Need a little extra academic support? Tutoring is now available during advisory. All you need to do is tell your advisor where you're going and they'll send you a smart pass to the tutoring room in the library. Tutoring is now available on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Juniors, are you interested in serving in the Minnesota House of Representatives? Sign up for the high school page program. Activities are from 9 to 5 on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 to 6:30 on Tuesday, and 8 to 12:30 on Friday. In order to be accepted into the program, you will need to fill out an application and write an essay. For more information, check the Schoology updates from Miss Elliott.
Wouldn't want to celebrate my birthday with the weather like that. Anyway, here's today's celebrity birthday. Russian leader Vladimir Putin. Vladimir has been the president of Russia since 2012 while also having a term from 2000 to 2008. Happy 73rd birthday, Putin.
Youth in Government application deadline is October 29th. With the $559 cost. But that's boring. Wake up, Central. It's time for breakfast. Breakfast with the boys.
Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Breakfast with the Boys. I'm Eli.
I'm Joe, and today we have the egg and cheese omelet.
First bite reactions. Let's get into it. It's not great. The texture is really weird. It's kind of slimy. Well, it's real salty, but there's like no cheese. Like I didn't taste cheese at all. It just is like, it's not a terrible egg, but I didn't really enjoy it. So I'm gonna give this like a 5.1. Not a big fan of it personally.
I'm around the same score. It's got like a rubbery texture, and like you said, the cheese is pretty non-existent, even though there's a lot, like you can see it right there, there's a lot there. Aftertaste is a little funky. I'll go just 5 flat.
Yeah, not my favorite, but you can give it a try, let us know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time
on Breakfast with the Boys.
That breakfast sure made me want to watch sports. Anyways, let's head over to sports with Caitlin.
Hi Central, let's take a look at a special homecoming recap video before we start.
Last week, Central attended the homecoming game against Como Park
right here at Griffin Stadium. We saw some epic plays and a magnificent performance by the pep band. Central spirit was on full display in the stands, where everyone was fully pinked out. And even with Como steamrolling us 22-6, it was still a lot of fun. And I know next year we're coming back with a vengeance.
All right. And then yesterday, girls volleyball had a conference game versus Johnson. Both B squad and JV won, and then varsity swept 3-0. And then today, girls swim and dive has a meet against Robbinsdale Armstrong. It is at Plymouth Middle School, and that starts at 6. And then girls volleyball has a game versus North St. Paul. It is here at Central. B squad is at 5:30. As well as JV, and varsity starts at 7, and it is also senior night, so make sure to pop out and support your seniors. The theme is Y2K. That is all your sports for today, Central. Now back to you at the desk.
Sports sure are exhausting, and what's better than being exhausted? Lunch. Today's lunch is beef or tofu with jasmine rice and broccoli, or a spicy chicken sandwich or a veggie burger chew on that Central.
That sounds so delicious. Now let's hear a food-related fact. In 2006, a Coca-Cola employee offered to sell Coca-Cola secrets to the Pepsi company. Pepsi responded by notifying Coca-Cola.
Sorry to ruin your appetite, but it's time for the joke of the day. How do snails fight? They slug it out.
And that's all your news for today, Central. Have a great day.
The way you look tonight